Are you ready for a home refresh now that spring is coming? I know I am, especially our master bedroom. I'm ready to give it a complete overhaul. And so my mom and I recently ran to Ikea to check out everything that they had and get some items for both that and an overall home refresh. So stay tuned to come shopping with us and to see what I got. I'm Whitney, this is Whiskey and Wit, and on this channel I share a ton of DIY and home decor content, also Cricut tips and wood builds, so if you're interested in that, hit subscribe down below before we get started so you don't miss a future Whiskey and Wit video. I was recently browsing on Pinterest, saw some posts about Ikea, Farmhouse, Boho style, saw some items that I thought would be perfect, and so I wanted to venture to Ikea to see if I could find that and some other stuff for the bedroom. Now Ikeas are not like Dollar Trees where they're everywhere, but I did want to let you know up front that a lot of these items that I purchased or I'll be showing you in this video are available online, so I will link all of that information, links and such over on my blog. So just click the link down in the description and you'll be able to see photos and links and everything so you could easily buy online if you're not near an Ikea. So I've got 5 main tips plus a few more that I'll share with you today on Ikea shopping. These are what I've found over the years when I go to Ikea that helps me stay focused and not get so overwhelmed because it's such a big store. So tip number 1 is to use their app to your advantage. You can go through, you can browse both on their app and their website, see what you're looking for, see if it's in stock at your local store, and then also add it to a favorites list. So what I did before we went was made a list of all of the items that I thought I wanted to at least see potentially purchase at the store. That helps focus what you're looking for, because if not, you could honestly walk out of there easily like 600 bucks later, and I said this was a budget project, so we're not gonna do that. That list was a great guide for me, so I wasn't just throwing a ton of random stuff into the cart because I knew that something would be coming down the line that might work instead of that item. Also, if you've never been to Ikea before, it's important to note that it is in a 2-story format. So the top floor of the Ikea store is going to be their showroom. So that's where everything's set up. You can see rooms and get inspiration. If you're just going for a couple things and you don't need full room inspiration, I would recommend starting in their marketplace, only because then you can just browse and see everything, because if not, you're gonna walk through the showroom and you're gonna find things are being either picked up or you're deciding that you want stuff. So if you're trying to go through Ikea on a budget, I would recommend just doing the first floor of the marketplace. You don't have to spend all the time walking through the showroom and then adding to your shopping list. My next tip is to make sure that you check out all of their organizational options. In my experience, they've been a lot cheaper than if you're going to Target to get baskets, and also it can sometimes be cheaper than Amazon. They've got different items that typically fit the boho, modern, or farmhouse style, but it makes it really easy to go through, get some items, and then organize. So out of the organizational items, here's what I brought home with me. One being this black metal wall hanger. And I like this because it could be both decor and organization. This I like because I can hook on the wall here and I can either put decor in there. It would look pretty with some flowers, or you could also use it practically for organizing papers and things like that. I also grabbed 2 of these wire baskets. They are pretty large, and we just made 2 brand new console tables that we built ourselves for our main room next to our fireplace, and I thought these would be great underneath. They have a really small shelf at the bottom, so I thought this would be great to corral items or for decor. So I would consider these items organizing. They could also probably fit in kitchenwares, but they are these glass containers for organizing. These are a great price at Ikea if you're looking to do the whole like glass containers with labels for your pantry. That's too much upkeep work for me, honestly, but these I thought we could use for Finn's food, or we could also use them in my craft area. I also saw them being used as just vases, so like this looked really pretty with some eucalyptus in it at the store, so there are a lot of different options. What I really like too is that they've got these bamboo lids. They're one size and they fit on the top of their different size containers. So you've got this container, there's a seal, you can put it on the top and it fits. Same lid will also fit this smaller glass container. So pop the lid on there and the same lid works. So I grabbed 2 lids, so I had lids for each. The next must look at area in Ikea is their kitchenwares. Got some really awesome placemats that you could use for farmhouse. Any of these would work and they're super cheap. This is a $3 placemat. They've also got some of these down here. These are $5 with black. Wood Lazy Susans, $14.99. These things are pretty big. They're unfinished wood, so you could use Cricut stencils or decals on those, like I did in my last video. I will link that down below if you're interested in making something like that. You could easily do it on that.
the pitcher and the glass bottle with the cork. These are part of Ikea 365 Plus. It's nice glass. That would be so cute for a lemonade.
I ended up coming home with a few different items from the kitchen section. One being 2 packs of these little hand towels. I think these are really cute. They fit with my farmhouse motif really well, and they go really well around my kitchen with different areas where I need extra towels, and then you can also use them. So it's kind of a mixture of decor and also practical. I also grabbed this pack of 4 dish towels that had kind of a summery vibe. I thought some of these would be great just to use, but then also there is a specific lemon one to match my lemon decor, so I figured I could take the lemon one out, use that as a decor piece, and then the rest of these just could be used for hand towels. They are a cotton kind of tea towel material, but they're great to dry off thin stuff, and another practical find. These are not super exciting at all, but I was excited to find them, and they are these little holders. They are stands for your large mason jar, like water dispensers. So they also had the dispensers on sale, but I have 2 at home, and so I just wanted something to get them up off the counter. I recently bought one at Home Goods maybe last year, and it does not fit what I have, and so I am really excited about these. They were very affordable and again very practical. That's the theme of the kitchenware section, I guess. I grabbed some of these cork trivets. They are a 3-pack for super cheap. My mom had them and she likes using them, and we needed more at our house, so I grabbed these. I also grabbed this pack of 10 washcloths. They are 12 by 12 squares. They've got little hangers so you can hang them if you want, but these are for Finn after he eats to clean them up. I also grabbed this pack of kids plates for Finn now that he's starting to eat regular food versus baby food. We need more plates, so this was a really good deal. They are just like pastel colors, but it's a perfect size. It's got an edge so stuff won't fall off, but these will be great for mealtime for Finn. And then this is random too, but I loved the print on these napkins. It is super pretty. Here's the back, and I thought I could definitely find some DIY project to do with these, so I had to grab these adorable napkins. These would also be really pretty for a bridal shower. We got plain black and white. Those would be cute for a baby shower. They've got some other green, some with fish, like tons of options. You can kind of see them up here. And then finally for kitchen, I grabbed 3 packs of these little coasters. And these I actually saw on Liz Fenwick's, from Liz Fenwick DIY. I saw her do a video on Instagram showing that these fit on top of the Dollar Tree like hurricane vases, and so I'm really excited to use these as lids for those and use those as organization as well, and have them kind of look like those containers that I got from the 365 Plus. So next, let's do decor, and that is the biggest category by far of stuff that I got on my Ikea trip, and the first being the pillow section. So I shared in my stories on Instagram while I was at Ikea about how affordable the pillow covers and the inserts are, and so I wanted to be sure to share that in here too, because it is by far the cheapest place I've been able to find to get some big pillows to add some texture and some comfort to our bed. We're gonna build a big farmhouse bed for our room, and so I wanted to have the pillows to kind of match the grandness of the big headboard. So first up for the bedroom, I grabbed these girly, it looks like, pillow covers, and these are huge. These are 26 by 26, and they're like a black cottony fabric. And so these I grabbed to then have these inserts go in them. So these are the 26 by 26 inserts. They come like this in a little tube. So I grabbed 2 of those to go with these pillows. They also had a ton of different colors and patterns, so definitely check it out, both online and in store. I also grabbed some more pillow inserts. So I got some 20 by 20s as well as some of these 16 by 26. So these are lumbar pillows, and these are awesome because they are $3 each. That is so much cheaper. I got a 2-pack of a 20 by 20 off Amazon, and I was really excited for the $13, but you can get 2 of those for $6 at Ikea. So if you're near an Ikea, like, don't drive 4 hours to an Ikea because that won't be saving money. But if you are close to an Ikea or you want to order it online, that is the way to go. Their inserts are nice and fluffy. We've got them on our guest bed. We've got them in a good amount of room in our house, and it is a lot cheaper to go the Ikea route for these inserts. So for the pillows to go on those inserts, I did a mixture of boho and farmhouse. So I grabbed this one, and this cover was actually $6.99. It's got some tassels. This is a beautiful pillow. It's got some like black ticking lines, it looks like, or little dashes. And then it's also got black tassels on each end. For the lumbar pillow, I grabbed one that is a tan back but black lines. And then this one was a impulse buy. It was not on my list, so I did not practice what I preached there, but this one was gorgeous. It has got some chevron on it. It is very tribal boho. It's got some fun fringe, and I think this will be a really fun accent pillow to go on a chair in our room, or just kind of go in a basket to be sitting on its own, but I was very excited to find that. Also in that same vein of pillows, there are textiles, so fabrics and blankets and bedding are all awesome too. I ended up having to order a duvet cover online because they didn't have the king size that I needed. And then I also made a DIY blanket ladder that will be coming to my channel shortly, and I wanted some blankets that weren't super expensive but gave me some texture on there. So I got this gray one for $12.99, and then I got this creamy white one, tassels on the end with stripes on that as well. These are awesome. They're going to give some nice color and texture to that blanket ladder without having to spend like 30-40 bucks on a toss blanket. And finally, some general decor. You could go crazy in Ikea for all their different options, but here are some of my favorite things that I found in store. First is this set of black candle holders. Now, I really like the profile here. You could probably easily find something at Goodwill similar to this and paint them black, use spray paint. However, I really liked that these were metal, and I liked the 3 different sizes, so I just decided to buy them. They're relatively inexpensive, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to use these in our room or down here, but I really liked the look, and it kind of really brings in more industrial vibes, which is what I'm kind of transitioning to in my house. I also grabbed one of these cute little clocks. I bought one of these in 2019 when I did Finn's nursery, but that one's white, and I liked the black for just a little trinket or something to fill out a vignette in our room. Grabbed this big basket, and really it was only 25 bucks, so the price is awesome. I envision this sitting next to a DIY big full-length mirror that I'm going to build. I will show that DIY on the channel as well. But this will be great for pillows and blankets, extra storage.
So we just saw these hiding in this kitchen setup, and these are amazing farmhouse finds. This is a vase. Here's the tag info. But I'm gonna grab at least one of these and repaint the top. Like, this is a really good size. Repaint the top black for our master bedroom because I'm doing white and black. And then this one is also awesome. This is a smaller one compared to it, but Farmhouse Frock for $7.99. I'm gonna grab some of those when we get downstairs.
Now, I was really bummed because, as you saw, I loved those farmhouse looking Crocs, and they were sold out of the big one I was most excited about, but I did end up getting one of these, and I am going to paint this bottom that's blue to be black to match our bedroom aesthetic. So I'm just going to use some spray paint, tape this off, spray paint the bottom matte black, and I think it will look awesome. This would also be a really cute utensil holder, but this really looks like those farmhouse Crocs. I was really bummed that I couldn't find the other one. They're sold out online, at least to deliver to me, so I'm really sad about it. If you got one, let me know in the comments. I'm jealous. I grabbed one of these clack trays, and this is another thing that is huge. It is, you know, you have to extend your elbows to hold it. But what I'm gonna do for this is use it for my soon-to-be cousin's shower. The theme there is lemons, which you will see I've got a couple more things for that as well. But I thought it would be cute to use my Cricut, customize this, and let all of the guests sign this. Then we can seal it with some dishwasher-safe Mod Podge or polyacrylic. So then that way they've got a little keepsake that has their new last name on it for their married life together. Speaking of lemons, I grabbed 2 packs of these, and these guys are really solid actually. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a container for $5, $4.99. So these are kind of small, but I think these will be great for scattering around the party. And I also have some larger lemons, but I got 2 containers, so for $10, 18 of them. They are solid, and I think these will be really cute around the shower, and then I'll incorporate them into my decor after that. Another area you must check out is the last room before you head into like their furniture warehouse, and that is where they have a lot of their faux greenery. They've got some different pots and things, and so I found some awesome ones that are gonna fit perfect with the aesthetic I'm going for. First being these large pots. Now, it's hard to see the texture, but they are really pretty. They are a taupe color, and then they've got this really pretty texture on the outside. These are large, as you can see next to my head, and I am going to use these for our bedroom to put some faux greenery in. Then they also have a smaller one, so you can see. So I got 2 of the larger, 2 of the smaller, but I thought they would be cute next to each other. I also grabbed 3 other options that go well with these 2, but aren't exactly the same, so that I could kind of get some contrast with a 3-item vignette. The first being this 2-tone pot, and this look is super trendy right now. I just redid a thrift item like this with the 2-tone, so if you like this look, I will link that up above for you. Be sure to check it out. It'll also be down in the description on how I flipped some thrift store canisters to look like this, but this I really liked for our room, just to put a plant in there or greenery. Ikea has a ton of plants and greenery that you can purchase. However, I already have a lot in my basement, so I'm just going to use what I already have, but it's super easy to grab your plant and your pot, put it in there, and you don't have to worry about it, because I don't have a green thumb, so I would probably kill them. So I'm glad that I can get some fake greenery and not have to worry about it. And then the other 2 are more in the kind of cream white grouping. One is this smaller one. This would be really cute for makeup brushes or like utensils, craft storage. And then also this one that's a little bit bigger than this one, and it's got the hobnail on the outside, so those dots and cream, and it's a little more curved at the bottom. The other ones are more boxy. So that's everything I picked up at this trip to Ikea. I'm so excited to get decorating for our master bedroom redo. Be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss future videos. I've got DIYs for that room. I've got some different things that I'm gonna do, hopefully, fingers crossed, with painting or maybe an accent wall. We shall see, but as long as you're subscribed, you won't miss any of that content. Also, be sure to comment your favorite item that you saw today, and also what's been your favorite Ikea find lately. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!